Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night. Let me change the chat. Alright. That should have it. And let me plug in, which I always forget to do. And that didn't work. Neither did that. What the heck? Huh. Well, hang on. Yep, nope. Oh well. We should have plenty of time. Anyway, it's fully charged, so here we go. So we're going to do this tonight, but I'm not going to do this first. I do have a couple boxes over here. One for sure I'm opening tonight. The other one I don't know because I'm not exactly sure who sent it, because obviously their YouTube name doesn't match, or I'm not going to say obviously. I don't think their YouTube profile name matches the name on the box. So we'll try to figure that out. But it's from Jonathan. I don't want to go any further than that, but it was from Jonathan. So if Jonathan's in here and uses a different name, let me know. I think I picked that box up like Wednesday, I think. Let me get this out of the way. And I put a link right at the very top of, I didn't change this out because it's going to get all dented up from the heavy, super heavy case, actually. It's roughly 30 pounds. But I forgot to put a link to Salty Croc Collectibles. Let me go ahead. I can probably grab that really quick. And I'll put his box up here. I'll rip the address thing off here, just in case. I think his address is public because of his eBay store, but I'm not going to take a chance and doxing him, so I'll rip that off of there. And that is the top. Okay, real quick, I'm going to put this in the chat. Let me grab his eBay store. Salty. Yep, nope. Can't just search for it. So let me go back into my purchases real quick. Go down a little ways. Right here. All right. Let's see. Right now he has got he's got a can of coffee up here. Antique, some antique prophylactics. He's got a Yorkie bar up here. I'm just looking at ration related stuff. Let's see. Oh, cool. Some vintage zigzags. That's cool. Anyway, let me just grab the I'm going to grab the coffee link. Maybe. Okay, copy to clipboard. All right. Go over here. And I'll put this in the chat real quick. If you guys don't care to hit the thumbs up or down, either way, I guess it helps the algorithm. I've got a couple boxes, Eric. One for sure I'm opening from Salty Croc Collectibles, which I'm adding a link in the chat right now to his eBay. And then I've got a box over here from Jonathan, and then a case of M.O.R.E. So we're opening boxes tonight. That's that's going to be the theme. So we're going to just get right into this right now. Keep an eye on... Hey, Dan's here. What's up, dude? Keep an eye on Vince's store, Salty Croc Collectible Store, because he's got ration stuff that he puts up there all the time. I don't even know that I just looked at everything he's got posted up right now, but he's pretty consistently changing his inventory. So definitely keep an eye on his stuff. I mean, I bought all kinds of stuff from him, and he's been kind enough to send me all kinds of stuff, and just all around. I mean, he's been in the ration community for as long as I have, I believe. We were, well, I think he was around the first meetup. I can't remember. Dang it. I don't think I met it. Maybe I did. I don't know. I can't remember if we met the first one or not. I know we did on the second one, so let's see what Vince sent this time. What's this? Let's go here. Well, you know what? That feels like and looks like that's probably a pack of smokes. It is. Wow, look at that. That is very vintage. This is they did a, what year was that? It was like 90. Let's see if it says on here. Like 89 or 90. They did these collectible packs. And, well, I'd have to open that. Well, I think that's probably going to have different info on the other side. You know what? Hang on a second. Let me look at something. Because I've got other packs here. See, look how much different the Camel Cash is on these. And this was a complimentary pack, not for resale. Paid by manufacturer. The Turkish Golds. I forgot about those. Actually, let me look at another one here real quick. Because this is another one of the collector packs. So that does have the same C note in it. And I don't see a year on there. R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company, Chestnut Street Factory in 1913. That's probably what's underneath there, is the factory. You can kind of see a little bit of what's going to be under there. That's super cool, though. This must have been like a motorcycle themed, because it seems like a lot of them were motorcycle. Well, it might have just been like bars. There's another pack. I bought these along with that whole display about a year or two ago, roughly. I don't know how much of that's going to be possible anymore, though. And I'll show you guys why here in just a second. Why I said that. And I'm highly frustrated with this letter that I got from them. I don't even want to say it so the algorithm picks it up and it might send it to them, since it seems like our government works with Google and Facebook and, you know, all the letter agencies. Let's see what's in this. I'll show you guys that letter here in just a second. Similar shape. Oh, no way. I have actually wanted to find one of these. I've seen a couple of them for sale on eBay over the years, and usually they come and go pretty quick, or I'm looking at stuff that's already sold. Man, that is super cool. So this was probably on Air Force One at one time, or it could have been in the White House. Well, that's intended to be given away. Man, that's cool. What even are these, I wonder? Made by Philip Morris. I'll bet you these are Marlboros. I'll bet you anything that these are like Marlboro Lights from back in the day. Now, I should be able to figure out by the design and what's on the back what era these are from. These could have been Clinton era. These could have been, I think Clinton might have been the last. Maybe Bush. I don't know. I don't think so. Dang, man, that's really cool, dude. That is such a great addition to the collection, man. Like that, nothing says America like a like a pack of smokes with the United States presidential seal on it, right? It's so awesome, man. I guess if you have something like that nowadays, or in your collection or something, they'll accuse you of being something. They'll get you. Well, this feels like a similar shape as well. Look at that! Wow. I don't have a pack like this. I have some Harley Davidson packs, but I do not have a super shiny pack. The packs that I have are black. I want to say they're black. And just the Harley thing is shiny. I don't even know where those are at right now. I put those up. I bought like 6 packs of those at one point. Man, that is cool. Really cool. What about pre-World War II? The flag was different. Pre-World War II? Oh. When did we add the last 2? Which would have been Hawaii and Alaska. Well, let me just let me Google that real quick. Which I wonder if that's accurate with the stars on it. It probably is. I'm going to say it is. So the 50s. When did add the last 2 stars to the flag? Star patterns, both rectangular. In 1960, the current 50-star flag was adopted, incorporating the most recent change from 49 to 50. When the present design was chosen after Hawaii gained statehood in August of 1959. So, as of 1960, we have had the same flag since then. All right. Let me just count these bad boys real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Yep. No, I'm not good enough to count them. I guess I can take a. Let me take a pointer here, and I'll count them real quick. I'm gonna have to go row by row. Camera, I can actually see them better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why is it blurry? Hang on. Okay, that's way better. So there's 6 on the bottom. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Whoa, that's a weird. I can't do it. I mean, I could, but it's going to take me too long. Let's see. There's 5, 1, 2, 3. Then there's 4, and then there's 5, and then there's 4, and then there's 5. Okay, so that, yeah, it's definitely different. Hang on, Dan just sent me an image. Oh, wait. Is that like at a pool or something? Okay. Back that up. All right. So this letter is going to be super relevant to this, what we're doing. And there we go. There's like a pack that I've got of the Harleys. And these are actually, where does it say on here? I thought it said what brand these were. Lorillard. Lorillard. Am I pronouncing that right? Lorillard. 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 You know, Lorillard doesn't sound right. Lorillard. I'm sure I'm probably saying that wrong. These came from Pennsylvania, though. There's a Pennsylvania tax stamp. Man, what brand are these? I thought they said what brand they were. I mean, they're a Harley cigarette, but they definitely just used a different brand or an established brand and put Harley packaging on it, more or less. I can't remember what these were, though. I think my packs might actually say what brand they are on them. All right, let's see what else. Let's sit along here. Oh, cool. Cheesy tomato pasta. Made by Coleman. I've never had any of the Coleman food. It's got like a... Oh, it's like a cheese pack in there. Man, that looks like Hamburger Helper, kind of. Is there meat in that? Looks like meat. Okay. Rotini pasta with red bell peppers, sun-dried tomatoes, and herbs in a cheese sauce. That sounds really tasty right now. Let's look at the nutritionals real quick. 800 milligrams of sodium for the whole bag. That's not great, but it's not horrible considering it's like camping food. One main, literally one 8-ounce main of from an MRE could be considerably more than that. And I'm going to have to bet that this is a lot more food. Let's see. Serving size of one bag is 119 grams. Now, that is probably before cooking / rehydration. I'd say this probably requires some cooking. So let's look at the instructions really quick. Remove the inner packets. Add 12 ounces of boiling water. And then add the noodles. Seal the pouch and let stand for 5 minutes. Awesome. So no real cooking involved. Add the sauce. Stir until smooth. Top with Parmesan cheese. And enjoy. Wow. That's way simpler than I thought it was going to be. Interesting. Yep, that's got my mouth watering. All right, what's the other one we got here? Glacier garlic noodles. Rotini noodles and green onions in roasted garlic Alfredo sauce. That's probably really good, actually. I like this little see-through window they got incorporated on there, too. Ooh, boys, that one is high. I mean, the other one's high, but this one's really high. This one's 106 grams, but that's going to make a lot of food. So as of right now, it's 3.75 ounces. You add how much water? 12 ounces of water. Ooh, this thing's going to end up weighing like, I mean, probably a pound. So it's going to be like 2 mains. And it's just 1 serving, it says. So that's going to be a tremendous amount of food. Okay, real quick, thank you so much for sending that in here, Mr. Vince. Let's do this. And then let's take a look at this. Oh, I love how they screwed my name up as well. My name, I mean, it's a name, so it's all one word. It's not 2. I mean, you say it as one, like Oldsmokey. Like, it's all one word. Anyway. So they got that wrong right there. And they sent this to me on July 7th. So what was that? Like a week ago? Roughly. A little less than a week ago today. Subject. Illegal mailing of tobacco products. Dear Oldsmokey, on June 29th of 2010, the Prevent All... Okay, I thought that was a different date. The Prevent All Cigarette Trafficking Act, the PAC Act, became law. The PAC Act made it illegal through Title 18 of the United States Code. Suck it, right there. To use the U.S. mail to ship cigarettes and most other tobacco products. Quotation, tobacco products, then quotation, tobacco products. Why? Anyway, in addition to federal law, several states and localities also have specific laws prohibiting the purchase and interstate shipment of tobacco products. A package containing contraband tobacco products bearing your name and address was intercepted. The agency has determined you ordered and sought to receive these contraband tobacco products, which, no, I did not. I can promise you I did not order any tobacco products from an international source that ship their products through the U.S. mail. These items are non-mailable and subject to seizure and forfeiture. I have no clue what they're talking about. Please be aware, mailings in violation of the PACT Act may be subject to both federal, state, and criminal federal and state criminal and civil liabilities, including fines, penalties, and imprisonment. So they're going to send you to jail, up to sending you to jail for trafficking tobacco. Look, something is twisted here with this, in my personal opinion. First of all, why? I don't understand why they care so awful much about nicotine and tobacco products in general. But this, to me, is ridiculous. And second of all, this claim that they make down here that I ordered, what does it say? The agency determined that you ordered and sought to receive these contraband tobacco products from an international source that shipped their products through the U.S. mail. No, I can promise you that's not the case. So yeah, it's a little. This is literally the only thing that was in there. It doesn't tell me what they're talking about. I have literally no clue what they're talking about. Obviously, this makes me quite unhappy. I feel like this topic right here is they're sticking their nose in where it doesn't belong anymore. If you look at how tobacco played out over the years, how the Food and Drug Administration, how the ATF was formed, and you just go through the whole history of all this crap that the United States has done and still continues to do, obviously. What, like, they need to be worried about a whole lot of other things before they worry about doing something like this. This is my personal opinion. That's all it is. Okay? Like, when you've got I'm going to say at least tonnage of fentanyl coming into this country, and you've got cocaine, you've got heroin, you've got all these things that are coming into the country, and some of them, if not a lot of them, by mail. And of course, you can go online and purchase all kinds of crazy drugs from overseas. This is just like, and it comes through the mail. So this right here, to me, in my personal opinion, is something they need to revise this. I'm also not a fan of them increasing the smoking age from 18 to 21 like they did, because it's the same with drinking, cigarettes, all that. If you can go and fight for your country like they want you to do at 18, then you should be able to do whatever else that they've put age restrictions on. I don't think that that's fair. I think if someone is going to go overseas and or period, sign up for the military, they either need to change the age to 21 for signing up and being accepted, even being accepted into the military, or they need to change those things back to 18. That's, again, my personal opinion. So I got a lot of opinions about a lot of stuff, but this one, yeah, it's funny how they used my YouTube name, right? Well, I'll tell you why that is. Well, why I think that is. I can only assume why that is because whatever it is that they intercepted, stole, that's what I'm going to call it. Whatever it is that they stole had Oldsmokey on it. So if you sent something to me and you happen to be out of the country and it contained any of that, then maybe that's what it is. Well, it has to be, because again, I don't know, because they did not tell me. Hey, wait a second there, CT. What are you? What? My name's definitely not Bob. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait a second. I got that. Hang on. Okay. I'll leave it at that. Someone kept... Oh, they did. Yeah, absolutely. Now, Renee, you're Daniel, right? So I want to address you properly. Man, this is super cool. I've never even seen this pack. I'm sure I've maybe laid eyes on it at some point online, but I don't remember it. And I love the fact that they got the old factory from 1913, the R.J. Reynolds factory on the back. I think that's awesome. And I would love to open every single one of these right now. I mean, they're obviously much more desirable and much better for display when they're not open. But maybe there's a way that I can open these at some point and be able to put that top back on there. 20 Class A cigarettes. Man, that's cool. I got to look that up and see if I can figure out which presidential term those are from, because I know I should be able to figure it out by the seal that they used and by the back, I think. Had custom steel 2 French RCIR. See, that's another thing that maybe we should discuss a little bit. The whole rations thing, I get on the fence a little bit when it comes to third world country type rations. Well, not necessarily third world country, but countries with like really, I don't know. What would even be a good example? I mean, the Ukrainian rations seem to have gotten pretty good. I don't have anything good to say about Ukraine, so I'm not going to say anything other than what I just said. But, there are some rations that are questionable. But I feel like you should have the freedom to decide if you want to eat something that's risky like that, to eat it. You get sick, that's on you. You have more problems than that even, that's on you. That's not on them. Like, you should be able to get, especially like French, British, Australian, these other like westernized countries that have much more strict food standards than we do here in the United States. Like, I could actually see a whole lot more of a problem us shipping our rations to them or over there than them shipping theirs to us, because their food is like 100 times better for you, and it doesn't have all the weird dyes in it, a lot of the preservatives the petroleum-based preservatives that they're using. We don't have that. Well, we have that in our stuff, and they don't have it in theirs. So, wait, there's a cop in the midst. What now? Yeah. I feel like the whole freedom, not really quotation marks. I feel like it's kind of at jeopardy right now in this time that we're living through. I feel like there's a lot of things that have been taken in the middle of the night with bills and acts that were passed at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning. And these bills are thousands of pages long. They're literally, some of them, like the Patriot Act, is as tall as I am. And they passed this with that name to it that literally took so many freedoms away. I don't know. There's a lot of topics there that need to be discussed. That bill in particular needs to be absolutely revoked and done away with completely. I don't care what argument you can make to keep it. I'm not going to agree. Military surplus carbine collector at Rusty. Oldsmokey just got 6 MREs from Desert. Wow, I can't read their whole comment for some reason. I'm going to say it's probably Desert Storm. 1991, a guy brought back, never frozen, never wood, never something. Would you like to review one? Where is your email? I am assuming that says email. Click the description and then click more. And then there will be a whole bunch of different information, and it'll be oldsmokey1969@gmail.com is my email. It's but it should be right there in the description somewhere. I'm sorry I couldn't read all of your all of your chat here. your message in the chat. I don't know why, but for some reason you're like half your message is cut off on my screen. I don't know what's going on with that. Mike says Canada is civilized. Are any of us really? Is anybody nowadays like really? Oh, history savior, you can't send a super chat. Interesting, huh? All right, give me just a second here, because something's going on with my YouTube channel. It looks like. Okay, I'm a little bit scared here. All right, let me go to hang on, let me go to my so I couldn't turn on the monetization on this for some reason. Let me look at my studio. What the heck? Dashboard. So this doesn't look anything like it used to. I can't see anything that it. All right, let me maybe I got to click into it. Yeah, the whole YouTube dashboard has changed. All right, so wait, I knew that one wasn't monetized. All right, let me go to this one. Interesting. Okay. This is trying to say that I've had 0 views, 0 watch time, and 0 subscribers. Let's look at last week's. Okay. 500 hours in watch time. Didn't gain any subscribers on it, which is fine. Okay, the reach. Wait, let's get it. Overview. Audience. Real time. Yeah, why is it not showing me any of my monetization? It's not showing me anything. I'm literally going to have to contact YouTube and ask them what's going on here. Analytics. View more. Man, oh man. What the heck? Sorry, guys. I guess I'm just realizing this and how bad it is. I mean, not one of my videos has the $sign or red $sign or anything on it anymore. Look, here's the dashboard. Nothing. Literally nothing. For some reason. And I don't like this dashboard crap. All right, so Sorry, folks. Give me just another minute or two here. Audience content. Cool. I've lost 30 subscribers in the past 30 days. Looks like. Huh. Well, what is that? Nope. That's not what I need either. Something has happened. I'll go into YouTube here. Huh. So my analytics don't show anything. I don't like this. Yeah, it's not showing monetization on anything. So that they've, I suppose, decided to demonetize my channel somehow. Or for some reason. You know, that's a little bit worrying. I don't know what to do. Channel description. I changed my URL the other day, so it would actually be Oldsmokey. 1 is my URL, but that's all I did. All right, well, I give up. Yep, definitely got my nerves going though. I don't know what's going on. YouTube partner program terms. All right, let me go in there real quick because I just seen that. I've never joined it before, but I didn't think I had to. Apply now. Read these terms, okay? Okay. Create a new AdSense account or connect an existing one to your channel. It's not letting me do anything else. Update January of 2023. Policy has been updated to reflect new additions to YouTube Partner Program terms. Visit this page to learn more. Community guidelines, terms of service. I have not violated any of those. So, rights and clearances. What we check when we review. Main theme, most viewed videos, newest videos, biggest portion of watch time. Video metadata, including titles and thumbnails. Follow YouTube community guidelines. How will inform you the policy changes. I criticized YouTube on Twitter. I wonder if that's got something to do with this. So according to this, I meet the eligibility standards. According to this, all right, it will not let me connect my AdSense account for some reason. All right. Let me real quick check my email and see if YouTube sent me something that. Wait a second, I just saw something. As soon as I opened that. Alright, I'll flip the camera around here. What is it, Eric? You can't buy old cigarettes online anymore. I'm only asking because I wasn't here when you read the letter. These bathrooms suck. Well, you know, technically, you've never been able to. Well, not never, but since 2010, you've not been able to. I won't quote or go any further with that. Accept new YouTube partner. Okay, and we updated the monetization terms. You must accept the new terms by July 10th. And I didn't do it. Seriously. Okay. Alright, it's being reviewed. I don't know. You don't have permission to sign these terms. You need to fix... What? Wait a minute. I just missed it by 5 days. Great. What? Oh, that was a long time ago. Alright, I give up. I'm done. They'll either accept me or they won't. Alright. Jonathan's box over here. I asked this earlier, but if Jonathan is here, I've got to figure out who Jonathan is. I don't even know. And I really don't want to say his last name, but I can say he's from Georgia. I can do that. And if not, we'll crack into these M.O.R.Es. Oh, Elandil? Wait, what? Really? Huh. I guess John, yeah, that would make sense. Okay. I've never called him Jonathan. It's always been John. Alright. Man, I'm half tempted to eat one of these. But Definitely not the garlic one. That one would send me into a fit. Oh. All right, let's get John's box up here. Ugh. Let me cut his address off here real quick. He probably don't care, but better safe than sorry. There we go. All right, here we go. Box from Elandil. There should be a link to Elandil's channel in my description. There should be. If not, it's certainly not hard to find because I think his name's pretty unique. All right, here we go. Oops, not going to work that way. Wow, I'll let that stress me out a little bit. I need to chill out. It's not that important. All right. Here we go. Wait, let's see. There we go. All right, wow. Look how nicely packed. Let's see what we got here. Well, I recognize that right off the bat. Ooh, look here. Oh, no way. A figgy pudding spam? I didn't even know they did that. Wow. That sounds, I'm sorry, but that sounds disgusting. Oh, man. Flavor, spice, and everything nice. Obviously a holiday edition. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That is super interesting. I never thought that I'd even see that. I had no clue they did that. Man, what a weird can. Well, it's still good. It's a little damaged on the bottom for sure, but 2025 is definitely still sealed, so no, well, man, that has got to be close to being a hole right there. But it's still sealed, so wait. Yeah, I can't smell it. I'm sure I could smell it if there was anything going on there. Look at that. There's 6 servings in here. So there's 120, no, call it 131% of your daily value of sodium in here. 600 milligrams per serving is insane. That is so crazy. Wow, that's a lot of salt. Wow. I guess, I mean, that's why Spam lasts forever, though. Because you think about the amount of salt that's in there. Let's see, how many grams is it? Oh, it says milligrams. 600. So there's 3,000 milligrams of sodium in this one can. I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go with, what's this? Oh, gun smoke. Smells like spent shells at dawn. Duke Cannon is a sportsman. Let's see. Contrary to popular belief, Duke Cannon's perfect fall Saturday does not involve a trip to the home improvement store. No, it starts as a scheduled piece of land, on a scheduled piece of land, miles from the nearest strip mall, sitting in silence, surrounded by good buddies with 2 to 4 legs, waiting for the world to wake up. At least the rising sun sets in motion the string of events that culminates in those first blasts that tear through the sky. At the request of our loyal fans, this soap product attempts to capture the single moment that exhilaration and anticipation experienced by sportsmen near and far. So basically, duck hunting first thing in the morning, and this is supposed to smell like that first shot. Smell a little bit of cordite going on there. Kinda. A little bit of that gunpowder scent. Guess we can scratch and sniff a little bit, right? Or rub. That's an interesting... I never would have thought of a product like this. 3 times bigger than dainty bar soaps. Smells like spent shells at dawn. Made in the USA, not from France. And it's not for clowns. That's freaking cool, man. Duke Cannon Supply Company. Really cool packaging too. Very vintage looking, if I say so myself. Paraben and so it's paraben and phthalate free. Never tested on animals. Just bad interns. I like their packaging. I like the way they do things. All right, what's this? Exactly. This is a bag of stuff. So, hang on. There's a note that's legit sealed with wax. Man, I hate to even open that, but we're going to. It says, oh, it says Hogwarts on it. Oh, cool. Can I get the whole thing to come off? Probably not. Maybe well, it's gonna. Well, it is what it is. Had to, probably gonna have to, yep. That's okay, because the whole letter's still going to be there. And it'll still look cool when I fold it back up, so all good. Alright. I've included 2 versions of a ration for you to check out. Both are chicken fajita from the mid-2000s, but one is a military version while the other is a Case C ration developed for civilian contractors. Lots of C's. Developed for a civilian contractor to match the military specs. Thought it'd be something interesting for you to look at and compare. If you can't tell the difference between the two, look at the Warfighter logo. That's the clue. I've actually looked to buy a case of those C's before, and every time I passed up on them, but this has been back in the day, like I think Steve might have picked up one of the cases I found. You can find details on the case on of the Case C MREs on MREinfo.com under the civilian MREs section. So I do know exactly what Jonathan, I'm going to call you Jonathan, John's talking about, actually. I have seen them before, and that letter will go into my manila envelope full of letters over here. Let me stick it right here for now. Let's see. We'll pull these 2 rations out since that's what the letter was about. Here we go. So they are very, very similar, as you can see. The one on the right is going to be your military, and that's because you see what this is, your Warfighter logo up here, and he's carrying an M16. And then over here, I'm not exactly sure what weapon he's carrying. Sorry, I'm not sure exactly what weapon he's carrying over there. But man, did they really knock these off. Like, even a pro, hang on, can I zoom out some? Yeah, a little bit. Of rations. Like, if you look at these all the time. If at a glance, you'd never even really think about this not being a military ration. So, obviously, down here on the bottom, you're going to see some differences pertaining to U.S. government property. Commercial resale is unlawful. You're not going to have that over here because these were intended to be sold to civilians. So, right off the bat, though, this one feels a little heavier. Feels like it's got a little bit more going on. inside of this one. This will be a fun one to dissect for sure. We're going to make a week of this, or a Saturday of this for sure. Yeah, I've got to find some of these. These are really cool. Got to get going. Have a great night. See you later, CT, man. Thanks for stopping by. And History Savior, sorry about the Super Chat thing earlier. I should have, instead of losing my focus and looking to see why that was, I should have just kept an eye on what you were saying. But yeah, man, this is super, super cool. And this is, I don't think this is something very many people have done and compared these. And they certainly have a right to be compared. They're the exact same main menu, probably near the same year. Let's see, this one has a stamp on it. Nope, it's going to go that way. So this is going to be a 2005. 287th day of 05. This one, for some reason, I want to say is going to range right around 01. I want to think that's when these... Man, I could be wrong, but I for some reason, I think it's like from 99 to 01, somewhere along in there. I think there was a couple years that they did these. Not very long. These were not on the market for very long, if I'm not mistaken on that. Seems like they were only around for a couple of years. So, yeah, that's going to be super fun to check out. All right, let me stick them back here. Let's see what else Jonathan sent along. Man, figgy pudding spam. I'm still freaking out over that. What is this? Oh, whoa. Holy crap. That is a big old bag of coffees and whatnots. Cafe Bastilio. Same, okay. No way. Pure gold Dow Egberts. This is the best. Well, I don't know about this gold, but the stuff that comes in the British rations, man, I happen to love the Dow Egberts coffee. I mean, it is freaking awesome. What else we got in here? We got some Black Rifle. And that is a lot of coffee, dude. Holy cow. Black Rifle. Some more Dow Egberts. I used to call it Dewey. Dewey Egberts because I didn't know. And then someone from the UK corrected me and said it's like, they told me how to pronounce it. It's Dow. There we go. Alright. Yep. I'm going to have one of them tonight for sure. What are these? Brown coffee. Where have I seen that before? These, what are these? Are these Russian? Indonesia. So Indonesian. Cool. So those are going to have, well, this looks like pecan or something. Just the right blend coffee mix. Pecan and caramel? Or not pecan, that's coffee beans and like caramel maybe? Not really sure. Dairy creamer. Huh. Well, that'll be interesting to check out. Man, there's a lot of the Dow. Awesome. A lot of it. Holy cow, dude. You hooked me up. Like, I'm good with coffee now for a long time. I know I was looking for coffee. I think it was, well, last time we were live. And I used one of my last packs of instant coffee that I had here. And this, I have to assume this is going to be similar to the British coffee. I think that's what all these in the bottom down here are. It is. There's one more Black Rifle right there. Dude, that's crazy. That's so much instant coffee. That's awesome. These ones I don't know. I don't know anything about these ones. Espresso Cafe. Is this French? Product of Mexico. Mexico. There we go. Gotta keep one of those out. Wait. Okay, yeah. Dang, that's a lot of coffee. It's awesome. Alright. Well, I will not be running out of coffee for quite some time. That is for sure. Wait, here, I'll put it back here. Oops. Forgot about these brown ones here. There we go. Pack of noodles? I've never seen these before. Oh, check out the... That's an interesting name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because... Well, Momofuku? Momofuku. Cooking instructions. Bring to 4 cups. 4 cups? Really? 32 ounces of water? For that little pack of noodles? Soy and scallions. What else is in there? It's just a seasoning packet and soy and scallions. Well, I have never even seen those before, so that'll be interesting. Alright, box has got to go. And we got to see what's in this bag real quick. Alright. Looks like good stuff. Looks like all kinds of good stuff. Oh, looky there. Sent a pack of the Al Capones. Cognac. Dipped. There we go. Can't smell them. Man, it's been so long since I had one of these. I haven't had one of these in probably at least a year, or maybe longer. Maybe, well, you know what? It might have been like 2021. It's been that long since I've had any. I did have a bunch of those. I bought a bunch, and I ended up getting a bunch off of Miss Marilyn, I think, sent me some. But I had a lot. Oh, no, I bought a crap ton of them off Bob. I remember now. I think I bought like 120 of them at one point. Like a lot. And I gave a ton of them away because I want everybody who can to experience literally my favorite, like, dessert slash treat slash, you know, item, ration. This is definitely my favorite ration item that I've ever came across. Corned beef hash is probably a close second, but I mean, as far as like a sweet treat snack, you can't beat the cran raspberry First Strike bar. What else we got in here? This is just like a bag of goodies, it looks like. This is spiced apples. Looking like a dessert theme here. What's this? Oh, cranberries. Man, I have been looking for a bag of cranberries to match this bag of cranberries that I got. I got it on a live stream about 2 or 3 years ago. And I thought there was something wrong with it. Like, they were really brown and, like, nasty looking. And they had, like, sugar is what it amounted to. Sugar all over them. And I thought, like, man, there's got to be something wrong with these. They're weird. But I snacked on those things for a few days. And the more I ate them, the better they got. They were so good. But they were osmotic, I believe. But still, amazing. A lot of people don't like the osmotic cranberries. I do. I happen to love them. So we got some apples, some cranberries, a First Strike bar, and some Capones. What else? Oh, cool. More cranberries. What year are these? Because this is a weird package. They got to be 2008s, maybe? And I guess they could be 18s. 18s, I would think, would have looked like this, though. These could be 12s or 22s. Really no way for me to know. Warnix I mean, because they're going to look, I would assume, more or less like that now. What else we got in here? Ooh, raspberries apple. Well, no, just applesauce, not Zapple sauce. That's going to be probably a 15? Yeah, 2005, that wouldn't have been like that. What else we got in here? Cran Apple Ranger Bar. I've only had that once. I think I only had one of these before. You know, I don't know where these come from. Like, what ration are these in? Because I think Bob had some of them for sale one time, but maybe that's where I've seen it. What's this? Look, dark chocolate. Rich dark chocolate covered with nougat. No, wait. Rich dark chocolate covered nougat with peanuts. That sounds friggin' awesome. I thought it was like a taffy or something, but it's actually a chocolate bar. My mouth is watering. I've never seen one of those before. And we got 2 of them. 1.375 ounce bar. Annabelle's? Whoop, whoop. Yep. Let's drop that one. Luke. Got 4 of them. They feel like a taffy. It's what they feel like. Like, you know, those taffy bars. Wait. Got 5 of them. That one feels like I can kind of feel the nuts in it. And we got another... Ooh, this is a peach applesauce. Mango peach applesauce. There we go. A lot bigger label on the other side. And this is all killer stuff, dude. And, ooh, we have a casualty. Oh, the cheddar. This has got the cheddar potato. What accessory packet is this? This has to be from a First Strike ration, right? Oh, but it's got Tabasco all up. Is that Tabasco? Because that Tabasco looks full, y'all. Look how full that is. How could that be Tabasco? Wait, it's probably potato soup. Oop. Right? Artificial bacon spread. But it feels like it's... What is this from? Is Elandil in here, even? You know that the inside of that is so rancid. But as long as it stays sealed and doesn't decide to balloon, which I don't know what that, if that's, it looks oily, which makes me think it would have came from the potato, but I'm telling you guys that look how full that Tabasco is. Usually Tabasco evaporates. If it leaks, wait, what ration is it? It's out of a First Strike. That's what I kind of thought. I wasn't sure, though. I've never had this particular accessory packet. Man, that gum is still hard. I wonder if the gum is still good, even. It might be. I mean, I know that this paper on the outside absorbs, but if the aluminum, which it's lined with, is sealed well, the gum might still be good. What is that? Because look, the potato soup is not... It's not leaking air at all. If it had a hole in it, like, it wouldn't be blown up like that. You see what I'm talking about? I can't smell it. I mean, there's no smell coming through. And I would venture to bet if it was Tabasco, I'd be able to smell it even through this plastic. I mean, nothing's coming through there, though. Man, that's interesting. I have never seen anything like that. Look at that. I do not know what that is. It's definitely not the potato spread. Because look, like it's not leaking that air. I can push on it, and it's not leaking any of that air. Yeah, the cinnamon gum is nowhere near as good as the what is it, spearmint? As this gum. The blue is much better. Arctic mint, I guess. But this stuff, even though it might not taste the greatest, it works tremendously well. I've told you guys my story with that stuff. Man, this is an awesome bag of stuff, though. All right, I got to try one of them. That one felt the best. Felt like I could feel the peanuts in it. All right. Bagging up. And we'll have a week. I mean, I could easily make 2 weeks out of this. We could eat the other items, too. Man, you almost hate to even open that. What a weird... I wonder where that came from. Did that come from America? I don't know who would buy that in America. This is more of a British thing, right? I want to eat that too. $2012, I'm going to assume. I guess it could be 22. Back away a little bit. Man, that's an interesting bar of soap too. Like I said, I never would have thought of that. My old lady's well, he was kind of like her stepdad. His name was Ray, but he was he was a huge duck hunter, and he had like the best dogs. I didn't know that much. I guess I really didn't pay that much attention back then, but he was extremely into it. Like really into it. Alright, let's take a look at this real quick before I pull the M.O.R.Es up here. Because my mouth is actually watering. There we go. Got a little melted at some point, but we know that doesn't really matter. That looks like some good nougat, though. It's kind of like taffy with chocolate. I'm supposed to have peanuts in it, right? What does it say that? Yeah, it says nougat with peanuts. Yeah, we don't have these here where I live. I've never seen them. Are these American? It's the same company that makes Abba-Zava. I've never heard of that either. Abba-Zava? There's like hundreds, I think hundreds of different types of Spam that they've made over the years, like special editions. Yeah, spicy. I don't know that I mean, I don't recognize that. I'm going to have to look it up right now. Let me go ahead and pull this strap off. There we go. Wheezing a little bit. Let me check my battery life real quick. Okay. We're doing okay. I'm 53% battery right now. For some reason, I'm not charging, and I think the extension cord like isn't working properly. But we should be fine. All right. Well, usually I open the bottom of these. Technically, it's the top on this one because it's printed upside down. There's a link in the description, at the very top of the description, to the fella who has these on eBay. And I'll tell you guys right now, the deal he's got on these right now is really good. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen the government list. But it seems like these cases are the most expensive cases for the military to produce. And I want to say they were like $280. Does that sound right? $280 a case is what they paid for them, or $290. It's been a long time, like I said. Don't quote me on that number, but it seems like it was something like that. And look at the TTE, and right here's your date, 147th day of 2020. So, well, I guess we just passed the inspection date, but let's take a look. So there's no inner liner in these, which is different. I'm going to assume because they're packed completely to the gills. I mean, this is almost a 30-pound case. It's a little over 29 pounds, actually. There we go. I mean, look at this. Just absolutely packed. Let's look how many is on the first layer here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So these are hot weathers. There are two different types of M.O.R.Es. There are hot weather and cold weather. Cold weather / high altitude. Let's pull up what the government has to say about them real quick. So yeah, this is, it says that the Modular Operational Ration Enhancement, or M.O.R.E, was developed to augment daily operational rations with additional components tailored to particular environments. There are two types of M.O.R.Es, one targeting high altitude and cold weather, while the others is intended for hot weather operations. Warfighters in extreme environments such as cold weather, high altitude, or elevated temperatures require extra calories beyond the standard operational rations. In order to combat weight loss and decreased physical and cognitive abilities, the M.O.R.E provides the correct amount of extra calories for these specific environment scenarios. With the right balance of fat, carbohydrates, and protein, by augmenting the MRE or FSR, first strike ration, with additional calories and nutrients. I forgot to tell you guys how that bar tasted. By augmenting the MRE and first strike ration with additional calories and nutrients, the warfighter is capable of performing at maximum capacity in extreme environments. The M.O.R.E is not a replacement for an MRE or first strike ration. It is specifically balanced in addition that ensures peak performance in even the most astray battlefield locations. Okay, and then it tells you what's in it. Okay, M.O.R.E components are calorie dense and carry a balance of carbohydrates, caffeine, electrolytes, vitamins, antioxidants, and amino acids. The M.O.R.E includes food components that are essential to improving the mental and physical abilities of warfighters in demanding extreme conditions. How do I eat it? How long will it last? The M.O.R.E has a shelf life of 1,100 days at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Interesting. That's a cool piece of information. National stock number, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's take a look. Let's find a 1, a 2, and a 3. There, pack 1. I got a gnat. Yeah, I think I got it. Man, I don't like killing bugs, but anyway. We'll take a look what's inside that here in a second. Okay, that's also a pack 1. But it feels better than this one, so pack 1. And I can't even remember how many there is in a case. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are all ones, every single one of them. There's a pack 2. And I'm sure that's 1 too. Okay. Let's find a 2 and a 3. Here's a pretty fat 2, I think. This is a 2, right? Type 2. Okay. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to take all them out of there. I can't remember how many's in here. I want to say there's 24. There's 8 of each, but I could be wrong. And wait a second. That's pack 2. This is type 2. My bad. Okay, so that's pack 2. That's a pack 3 over here. What is this? Yep, that's a 3. Okay. So I think we got a 1 or 2 and a 3. Anyways, you can see there's a whole bunch of these things in here. I mean, there's still even another layer underneath there. A whole bunch of these in here. I cannot remember. I think there's more than 24 in here. You know what? We're gonna just have to count them, I guess. Get down to the bottom layer here. I got my 1, 2, and 3 over here, I do believe. No, I do not. Thought I did. I got the 3 right there. This is a 1. And I guess I haven't picked out a 2 yet. Those are 2 1s. There's pack 2. And I want a better one than that. That's a pack 3. There's a pack 2. Okay. All right. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one on the wall right here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. And then we got 3 more over here, so yep, there's 24. Oh, Nelly. All right. Pack 2, pack 1, and pack 3. We'll start with number 1, obviously. And these are the hot weathers, like I mentioned. And they do have tear notches on the top, which are nice. They'll tear right down through there. I'm going to cut the top right here. Big thanks to Elandil, too, for sending that box, by the way. Huge thanks to Elandil for sending that box, man. That's awesome, awesome stuff. Well, let's see what's in this one. I'm not going to read the contents list. We're just going to look at it. Would you just look at it? Okay, first off, we have the Mixed Berry Energy Gel. Kind of went with a different package here. Water, maltodextrin, sugar, canola oil, contains 2% or less of the following, blah, blah. Yeah. How many calories in this? 140 calories. We have nice cheddar cheese pretzels, cranberries. Cool. We have a fruit punch, carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder, and an orange. Nice variety. I know sometimes they used to put the same flavor ×2 in there. And also we have, sweet, the caffeinated chocolate pudding. I'm telling you guys what, this stuff is amazing. 160 milligrams of sodium in this. 220 calories. 6 grams of fat. And 38 grams of carbohydrates. Not as bad as I thought it would be, carb-wise. It's a nice little stretch right there. Nice little bit of stuff. All right. We just did one of these recently, a number 2. I've got the cold weather ones somewhere. I don't know where they're at. I've got at least 2 packs of, 2 sets of them, but I don't know where they're at. Okay, this one has the lemon lime energy gel, and I think they switched up on the packaging on these. It seems like they used to look different. This one has the smoked almonds. It has a grape carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder. And it also comes with a lemon lime to go with your lemon lime energy gel. You also have your pack of Arctic Mint caffeine military energy gum, which is actually really good stuff. And we have a chocolate flavored First Strike nutritious energy bar. And last but not least, some applesauce, the standard kind. Just enhanced with maltodextrin, more or less. And pack number 3. I guess I'll cut it open. Cut the other ones. May as well do this one too. Well, oops. This one has a mocha First Strike nutritious energy bar. By the way, that link, guys, for these, I'd highly recommend checking it out, because you don't see a deal like that on these very often. It'd be like finding a case of First Strike rations for, I don't know. If you found a case of First Strike rations shipped for $100, like, you better get them. Nut and raisin mix. It's just with pan coated chocolate disc. Yep, that's what I was looking for. We have an orange beverage base. We have a fruit punch carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder. And the third type of energy gel, the orange energy gel. I don't know if I've ever had this one. I've had the other ones. We have a cinnamon applesauce. And last but not least, we have some barbecued corn nuggets. This is a ton of food. Like, way more than I was really thinking it would be. Look at this pile of stuff. This is so much stuff. All right. Let me slide it all to the back here. put the tray up here. I mean, it's not really going to serve much of a purpose, really. Energy gel, energy gel, energy gel, applesauce, fruit punch, smoked almonds. We'll do an orange, pan-coated discs, first strike bar, first strike bar, another sauce, corn nugs, lemon lime. Let's do a grape, an orange, and a fruit punch. All right, some cranberries. Taking out the lemon lime, the orange, and the fruit punch, and some cheddar cheese pretzels, and some chocolate pudding. Wow, that's so much. So much stuff. Unreal. By the way, this is friggin' awesome. I'm going to have me tear me off another bite here. It's kind of like nougat taffy. You do taste a little bit of that peanut in it. It is really good, though. It doesn't taste like they use like cheap products or anything. It tastes like it's pretty decent quality. Big old chunk of peanut. So we've got some cups. Get these drinks going real quick. I'm going to mix them in the bags and then dump some in the cup. Whoa. Wanted to try some of that blue powder that it just looks like a pixie stick. Really does taste that way too. Maybe a little bit more sour than a pixie stick, just a little bit. I assume they're probably enhanced with vitamin C is why. All right. And fruit punch, I want to try the orange one. Natural and artificial flavors. And of course they're going to say absolutely no fruit juice. God forbid you have some actual fruit juice in your drink mix. Okay, that really looks like Tang. Big time. Doesn't really, like, powder itself, not giving me that Tang vibe. Like a little bit, but not so much. Man, look at the inside of that bag, just from the freaking dust. Pretty much dyed the inside of the bag. That's what I hate about this stuff, is the dyes. But you guys know. Alright, here we go. I hate the dye in it, but man, That red one is, that's really, a lot of the pineapple comes through in that one. Quite tasty. Quite tasty. All right, let's start. Let's get the grape one going here. Set for a second while I do the other ones. And then we'll dump the grape one first, that way it's set the longest. Orange next. This one felt like it had the least amount of powder in it for some reason. I don't know what the deal with that is, but that felt like the case. This is the one that, like, will stain forever. If you get it on something, it's there. And it ain't going to go nowhere forever. I mean, I don't know. There might be something out there you can get the fruit punch stain out of something, but I don't know what it would be. I guess if you can bleach whatever it is, you might be all right, but... All right, let's start with the grape. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Very blue. Not very grape-like, I must say. And it does have that, like, oily... I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got, like, an oily top to it. I just find that a little bit disconcerting. Oranges next. There we go. Okay. Not bad. I do not see that oily residue on top of this one, so a little bit less petroleum based in this one, maybe, hopefully. Would be nice. Who am I kidding? Right? Good old oil industry. Well, hopefully my channel will be able to be remonetized since YouTube decided to do its thing. Go fruit punch. God, it's so red. Instead of red, white, and blue, we're going to do red, orange, and blue. There we go. Yeah. Kind of looks like a science experiment or something back there. Right? I mean, I don't know. Am I crazy? One dye. Great. Turns your turds green. Yeah, that will definitely happen. There is no doubt about that. All right. I don't even know where to start. Let me move these packets up here because they're going to be... Some smoked almonds. I gotta go for one of them right now. That one looks the smokiest. Salty. Definitely that artificial smoke, which, you know, ain't bad. I don't mind it. I mean, some people might think it's a little weird, though. They are pretty salty. I would say pretty well balanced on the almonds with the smoke and the salt. Cheddar cheese pretzels. 94th day of 2020. So for me, that's super, super fresh. Almonds and pretzels back there. Oh my. Man, I just want to dig in. All right. Cranberries. I'm going to put them on the left side here. There we go. Looking amazing. Certainly mouth-watering, that is for sure. And you get a decent amount of them, too. Like, that's a pretty decent serving, I gotta say. Definitely fills up that part of the tray. Look at that. Nut and raisin mix. The nut and raisin mix, I always hope for a, like, larger portion of raisins. Hey, it's got the desiccant. It's the first thing I've opened that's had a desiccant pack in it. How about that? Look at that almond. Thing's humongous. Big old veiny. Look at the veins in that thing. Alright, let's, yep, we're just going to put it right here, I guess. Right there. Is that a pretzel? No, that's a hazelnut. It's like, is that a pretzel nugget? I think it's only Canada that's doing the pretzel nuggets so far. Man, this light is hot. Putting off the heat like I'm in an interrogation or something. Barbecued corn nugs. I don't know if I've had these or not, actually. My recollection. Hey, there's another desiccant. We'll put them over here. I don't know that they'll all fit. Nope. About 3/4 of them or so. Yeah, a little less than that. Those look really good. I just want to dig in. All right. Mocha flavor first strike. Nutritious. Energy bar. Ooh. That smells like mocha. Got the coffee scent to it. You know, I smell a lot more coffee than I do chocolate. That one. Of course, that's probably the way it should be, since you're going to call it mocha. Chocolate flavor. But the mocha ones really used to not be so good. I feel like they didn't used to smell that good. Here is the chocolate. Now, this is a full-size bar versus basically a half-size bar. I mean, it is. This is 2.3. This is 1.2. So, more or less half. I guess quite, well, literally a little tiny bit over half. But let's do the cinnamon applesauce in this big bowl over here. And then we'll do the pudding in this small bowl right here. Cinnamon applesauce. It's applesauce. There we go. Some lovely noises coming from the package. Lovely. Whoop. Easy, fella. Easy, fella. There we go. Man, this seems like more than the last time I had an applesauce. Like, it's a larger serving. 4.5 ounces. I think that's pretty standard. All right. Pudding. Now, I'm not going to put the whole thing out here because I won't eat the whole thing right now. But if I go throw this in the fridge and just kind of